Hey foodies, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for stopping by. Today I'm going to share with you this amazing loaded steak taco potato recipe. Let's get into it. Alright guys, now let's start by making our pico de gallo or salsa. Here I have some diced tomatoes, red onions, some jalapeños, cilantro, limes, salt and black pepper. So we're going to go ahead and just combine all of the ingredients. Then we're going to squeeze our lime juice, give everything a good toss, and that's about it. We're going to cover and place this in the refrigerator until we are ready for it later. Next, let's prepare some guacamole. So here I have some avocados. We're going to add some lime juice, salt, and black pepper. Super simple. We're going to mash this. I'm going to use my immersion blender, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand. Once it is nice and smooth, I will add a little bit of that pico de gallo just for a pop of color and brightness, also for some texture. Just give everything a good mix, and we're going to do like what we did with the pico de gallo. Place it in the refrigerator until we are ready for it later. Next, we're going to go ahead and prepare our steak. So here I have a top round steak that I just cut up into small strips. Guys, let's normalize using kitchen scissors or kitchen shears. I literally use this for everything. It is so easy and better than using a knife. I only use knives when it's absolutely necessary. So after we're done with that, you want to go ahead and add some baking soda. We're going to tenderize the meat first. I added water. Let that sit for about 8 to 10 minutes. Don't let it sit too long or it will become mushy. So we're going to let that sit and then rinse it really well. Once you rinse it off, we're going to go ahead and season it with some sazon. We're going to add some taco seasoning. This is the one that I'm using. I'm going to use about a tablespoon. I'm not going to use the entire pack. And I'm going to use some of my fresh green seasoning. If you have sofrito, you can use that as well. We're going to give everything a good mix, cover, and let this marinate for about 30 minutes or so. Next, I will add some oil to my skillet, allow that to heat up, and then I will come in with my steak. I will allow this to cook thoroughly. You want to cook it all the way through. You don't have to worry about it being too tough because it is already tenderized. Once the steak is cooked through, we're going to follow up with some garlic, onions, and bell peppers. Give everything a good stir, and then we will add a pinch of salt and black pepper. That's it. Super simple. We're going to give it a toss. Like I said, allow it to go for about 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook the veggies. You want them to have a nice crunch and a bite. So after 2 minutes, this should be all done. And yeah, that's it, guys. Quick, easy, and simple, but absolutely amazing. Let's move on to our last step. So here I have 4 russet potatoes. I will oil them and then put a little bit of salt, and we will place this in a 400-degree oven for about an hour, or as long as it will take for the potatoes to become nice and tender. After about an hour, my potatoes are nice and tender. I will go ahead and just slice off a piece at the top, and I will begin to, remove some of the filling. You want to remove a little of the filling, but don't overdo it to where your potato skin falls apart. We need the skin to remain intact so we can fill it, okay? So just make sure you remove a little, but allow the potatoes to still remain firm and intact. Next, we're going to go ahead and add some butter to the potatoes and we're going to mash them to a nice smooth consistency. Next, we're going to season them with some garlic powder, seasoned salt, and black pepper. I also will be adding some half and half milk and cream. You want to just mix this really well until it reaches your desired texture. If you want, you can add more seasoning or you can add more half and half. Like I said, until it reaches the texture that you desire. So at this point, we're all done. So we're going to go ahead and load the potatoes with the mashed potatoes first. Next, follow up with your steak. You could add as much or as little as you like. Now we're going to add our guacamole and then we'll follow up with some sour cream. Lastly, we'll add our pico de gallo and that's it. We're all done. We can get ready to serve and enjoy. And here you have it, loaded steak taco potato. This was so delicious and mouth-watering. It was like a full meal. I truly enjoyed it and I can't wait for you guys to give the recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients down in the description box and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.